Blaine St. Blair and his seminar, How to Win an Internet Fight. Hey, welcome, Blaine St. Blair.
Thank you all for coming tonight. I have never lost a fight on the internet. Let me repeat. I have never lost a fight on the internet. I've been in over 15,000 internet debates, arguments, and fights. I have received death threats, bans, and have been swatted 3 times. In 2 of those instances, once they realized who I was, they shot me anyway. So you ask, how is it that I have never lost an argument on the internet? Tonight, I'm going to share with you my techniques on how you too can win 100% of your online arguments and command your own destiny. First, you need to prepare yourself to see things you never imagined were possible. How many of you here tonight would be ready if you walked outside and made eye contact with someone shitting on the sidewalk? I am prepared for that every single day. And that's the mindset you need to have every time you log on to social media. You need to be prepared to see the worst in people. Not just people saying, I hate minorities. Or people should be allowed to fuck their 12-year-old niece. That's child's play. Now, I'm talking about the equivalent of you walking outside, seeing someone squatting in between 2 cars, stopping deliberately, and staring them in the eyes while they release a hot, steaming, tightly packed coil as you both engage in the deepest shame 2 people can ever share. Once you feel you can handle that, then you are prepared to start your journey to winning on the internet. Second, everything you ever understood about good and evil must be disregarded. You think racism is bad? Go watch Blackish. You think income equality is wrong? Tell it to Elizabeth Warren. You think maybe the Catholic Church should stop molesting children? Go listen to R. Kelly. Banish your petty morality to the kiddie table because this is where the adults are eating. If you want to survive a chat room or common thread, you will shake off everything you've ever held dear and loved, even reason itself. You must strip the very idea of common, decent morality and take a swim in Lake Human Garbage. Nothing less than that will suffice. Just last week I was online arguing with a 16-year-old girl about Imagine Dragons. She said they were still the greatest band. Those are fighting words, and this would not stand. 1 hour later, she deleted her Snapchat and Twitter accounts. In 2016, I was once in an argument with a woman from a small town in Ohio about the election that spanned 2.5 weeks. To this day, this thread is considered the Afghanistan of arguments. Endless, pointless, and in the end, I lost all my money because I hadn't shown up to work and was fired, but I won. Did I care about what her point was? Have I ever listened to Imagine Dragons? Who cares? The point is, I would never, ever let them get the last word. This woman from Ohio, 18 days of continual replies, whether because I had intellectually bested her or if she just died from dehydration, finally stopped replying. And this was the exchange that won, and it bears studying as so many others have. On the final day, this woman wrote, Hillary Clinton has more experience than any single candidate running for president, and she is running against a man who has literally no experience. You're an idiot if you think she shouldn't be elected. My reply, Cucks and Pecks, Cucks and Pecks, Cucks and Pecks, Cucks and Pecks. Checkmate. Now, do I really believe she was wrong? It doesn't matter. Was this about getting her to change her opinion? I could give a shit what she thinks. She lives in Ohio. No. Study deeply this exchange. Cucks and Pecks. Cucks and Pecks. That is what finally broke her. Not some naked point about who is going to help people. No. Cucks and Pecks. And this is what you need to remember, which brings me to my third and final point. If you want to win on the internet, call your partner, your children, your wife or husband, your mother and father, and tell them you never want to speak with them ever again. That's right, that's what I did. I had a husband and adopted child. I had a good relationship with my parents and my sister, but I soon realized that if I wanted to be an immortal online influencing troll, I had to throw everything of value, everything good and decent in my life, and commit 100% to being the best. It was one of the most difficult decisions I've ever made. I had to divorce my husband and tell our child that I could never see him again. I broke off relationships with my parents and siblings. And for reasons that are still unclear, but seemed like the right thing to do at the time, I returned to my hometown and burned down my childhood home and salted the earth so nothing would grow there for 3 generations. I still feel bad for the people who live there, but it was a small price to pay. After 5 years of fighting online with complete strangers, I have now over 500,000 followers and have never lost an online fight. So now you know my secret. But make no mistake. If we meet online and you start with me, I will rain such an endless shower of cucks and pecks on you. You'll wish you stayed on MySpace with Tom. I shit you not. Thank you all for your time, and I'll be at the bar later if you have any questions, because I live in my car.
Holy shit. Elise!